What is up, guys? I'm back. So I did a video about me getting arrested for skateboarding, and you guys apparently liked it, so I'm doing another one. The last video about me getting arrested, it wasn't my fault. I was just there. This time I was actually doing something I understand why I got arrested for. It doesn't even exist anymore. I came here thinking the building still existed, but I haven't been here probably since I got arrested, and it's just not here. So I guess we'll walk and just tell the story anyway. So I was probably like skating for a year about, and we found this old building, and we were just like, oh yeah, this is a low roof. I should try to ollie off it, okay? Because that's all we wanted to do when we were younger. We just wanted to ollie off things and get good enough to be able to skate handrails. That's it. And so it was like a low roof, and like you could, it was pretty cool. You know, I'm not suggesting everyone go skate a bunch of roofs that don't belong to you, but I mean, this roof was super, like you could carve on it almost and then do the drop. So I wasn't that talented back then, especially like at gaps, like my feet would just end up in the middle of my board. It was just bad news. I used to break a bunch of boards trying to learn how to like skate off gaps and drops like this. I tried it like 4 or 5 times. Came so close. I was so hyped on it. I was like, I'm about to, because you can just say, I was like, I want to be able to do this, and I can go home and tell my dad, like, Dad, I ollied off a building today, you know? So I wanted to be able to say that. I would have had a great time doing it. It was fun. I loved ollieing off stuff. Like, look right here. That's like pretty much a highway over there. See it? Yeah, that's a highway. And this building didn't used to exist. This is like a church over here. So I think it technically was like probably right where that church is, but I'm not gonna they expanded. I'm not gonna go too far over there. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it was right there. So I was like, all right, I can't do it, but you guys should do it. My buddies were with me, and my other friend started to ollie, and he was like way better at like board control and everything, and he tried it. He might have landed it. I don't remember, but we got arrested. We totally got arrested. And I was like in the mindset, like, well, what are you talking about? What were we doing that wrong? Like, we're just ollieing off a roof. Like, I was 14, 15. I didn't know. I mean, all right, no, I probably did know. I probably knew that we were like doing something bad, but I thought we were just gonna get kicked out. But no, they were like, you were getting arrested. Here in the suburbs, they usually just take you to the local cop shop. That's totally what my dad would call it. So scared. It was the first time that I was just like, in trouble. And they're like, we're gonna have to have your parents come and get you, or else you're going downtown, which then you're like officially booked at juvenile hall, and that's a whole other fiasco. That's terrible. We're sitting there in the cop shop. Oh my gosh, I said it again. They sit in this room, they're so mean to you, they treat you like you're the worst people in the world, which granted I was ollieing off someone's building, so I'm sorry. My one friend, his mom immediately came up and got him, and it was my other friend and me. I finally got a hold of my stepsister, who was 18, and she was able to come get me. And then my other friend couldn't get a hold of his parents at all. All right, pause for a second. It was way smaller than this roof. It wasn't even that cool of a roof to say you ollied off a building. It was probably like 2 feet lower than that. It was a low roof. We're back at the shop. We can't get a hold of my friend's mom, and he's freaking out. I say this to the cop, and I'm like, look, my stepsister's coming to get me. If he can't get a hold of his parents and he has to go to jail, can I just go with him? Because I didn't want my friend to be alone. Well, that made the cops super mad. You know that they didn't want to take us downtown. They probably would have figured it out because they didn't want to do all that paperwork. Cops are just as lazy as you and I are sometimes, He flipped out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was just trying to be nice. Like, I was just genuinely trying to like be there for my friend, because if I went to juvenile hall, I would want somebody with me. I wouldn't want to do the process alone. I was trying to have a heart. The good thing about the story is that his mom picked up eventually, and then she came and got us, and it was okay. But oh my gosh, it was a fiasco. That was my first time getting arrested. It didn't stop me from doing anything stupid for the rest of my skateboarding youthfulness. But there's a message, okay? If you're 14 and you're skating off roofs, take a look around. One, of course, don't skate a roof that's gonna like damage it and break the building, but pick and choose your roofs, people. And take a look around and think like, hey, am I sitting in broad daylight during rush hour? I'm probably gonna get arrested. So I'm gonna go down to the skate park and we're gonna film a session for you guys. Cool? Let's do this, dude. I'm surprised no one talked to us, honestly. Actually, I thought of something on the way here. It's a good thing to come here because things like what the story I just explained, all of those instances led to this. Like, the community realized, like, oh, hey, these skateboarders are ollieing off of buildings. We should probably find a place for them to skate. So, because there were so many of us, and we were always up and down all the businesses, skating in parking lots and stuff. And eventually they built us a skate park. So that worked out well. I'm not saying go that route, but letting the community realize that you need a place to skate is a great way to get a park built. So get people rallied behind, go to city council meetings, all that stuff. Yeah, let's do some good old skateboarding here. Hopefully I don't suck. Where is it? Did they rename it?
Mm-hmm.
They renamed it? It used to be called Wheels, which, spoiler alert, not even a spoiler alert, attention to everyone, that's not a good name. Beach Acres Skate Park is a way better name. I call it Beach Bum Park. Oh my God. Skate pants. Dude, gosh, I need to skateboard more often. There we go. A little John Alias. That was dumb. Do that again. There you guys go. I'm so rusty today. It's like the first hot day I've been out. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna explain myself because that just sounds like I'm making excuses. Yeah, I suck today. But at least I'm out here skating. I hope you guys dug the story time video. I know I get a lot of requests for these. And then you guys really liked the arrested one, so I figured I would tell another story where I got in trouble. I'm not trying to say go like destroy a bunch of stuff and be punks, you know, like I suggest definitely go skate street, be creative. That's the best. But if you get in a jam like that, I suggest be polite. I know this is uncool to say to a lot of people, but you know, no one ever like chewed out somebody for skateboarding and then that person went on likely to let other people skate somewhere. So, you know, if they're mean and rude, like be the better person and just be like, yeah, sorry you feel that way. That'll make them even more mad, but at least you'll be the better person. It is so windy. There you go. There's my story time. I do videos all the time here, so if you want to see more videos from me, just hit the subscribe button down below. And I will see you very soon, probably tomorrow. And that's it. I'm gonna go take a shower and think about how much I suck today. I got sweat right in my right eyeball. This sucks. That's what, if you're 15 or 16 just walking around with a camera, they will come up to you and be like, what are you doing? Okay, you need to get off my property. I'm gonna call the cops because it's criminal trespassing. Because they say it that fast, that unsure, because, you know, they're not that confident. Not all of them. Some of them are. None of them. They just probably think we're like here with the news or something because we got a nice looking, you got a nice looking thing. All right, let's go. Before someone does talk to us. But if they did, I hope we could document them like that. All right.